What is up? Family's gone. I've been lazy. I dozed in my easy chair for like an hour. Maybe not even that, but I didn't get the hog panels finished today. It was ridiculously hot. We will get them squared up this week. But as you saw Reagan running around showing off the plants, talking to everybody, I wanted to come and ask, because people don't comment on these videos often. I don't know if people are just popping on, liking it, and then moving on or what, but that's okay. Everybody has their own time schedule and everything, but I wanted to ask, why are we doing this? All this. What is the point when you can just go to the grocery store and buy your food? I don't know if you guys know, I didn't say anything about it other than on Instagram, but cicada here. I didn't say anything about it except for like on Instagram and on our Facebook. I think it's shared on our Twitter too, but my grandmother passed away yesterday in the hospital, alone, by herself, and scared because of the mask mandates and the plague rules and all this stuff. They kicked our family out. Nobody was allowed to see her, and she died alone in the hospital. Now, I'm not certain that it is still a mandate, but we're probably not going to be allowed to have a funeral for her. But you see the DNC, the Democratic National Convention, big, huge acceptance party for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. You see Donald Trump rallies all the time. There's nobody wearing masks. Everybody's out doing whatever they want. But I can't go see my dying grandmother. I can't be with her to comfort her and to make her not feel like she's alone as she passes on to the next life. Now, that really bothers me. I personally think all of this is about control. I try to keep all of this off of these videos, but I'm pretty upset, to say the least. Pretty upset about all this, and I wanted to come and talk to you about it. So why are we doing all this? There are people who have commented on social media saying, why do we need farmers when we can go to the store? They don't have an idea of where their food is coming from. They have no idea what it takes to raise some of these things. We're an instant access, instant gratification society here in America. People don't understand, except for you and the people that do this, they don't understand the work that it takes to get to these points, to pull a beet from the ground, to get a hog fat for butcher, to get a chicken to lay. You guys saw that one of my Americanas got squished today. 2 of my turkeys died today. Or not today, this week. I've lost 3 birds this week. So now I have 50 chickens. People don't understand what it takes to get to this point because they've been so disconnected from the process. Because without the skills that I'm trying to teach my children, without the skills that I'm showing you on here, the failures that I'm showing you on here, all this stuff that I'm showing you, that we're showing you, that Sam gets on and talks about, all of this is so that you have the skills to take care of yourself, that you don't have to be dependent upon anyone. I don't want to depend on anybody. I don't even like borrowing tools. I don't want to depend on anybody. Not a single person. I want to be the one depended on, to be the one that has the skills to do all these things, to create, to raise, to flourish. That's what I want. And we're in a society that is continuing to expand its control upon your everyday life, and people are just okay with that. People celebrated the black baggings and the, realistically, kidnappings in Portland. Due to the Patriot Act, federal officers do not need to identify themselves in order to just up and abduct somebody. You have rights in this country. You are to know your accuser. You are to be read your rights. Especially by the federal government. If you do not know your rights, if you do not know the laws that are around you, they don't care. Ignorance of the law does not prove innocence. If you don't know that you're violating a law because you didn't study and you don't know the law, they don't care. They're still going to throw you in jail for an indeterminate amount of time under the Patriot Act because we're in a state of emergency. And they don't have to give you a reason or a time frame. Why are we doing this? To take back power. Your food, your electricity, your gasoline, all these things are things used to control you. Your money is your power. Where you put your money gives those people power. Do you go and waste your time at work all week long just to give money to somebody that's going to lobby and rally to take your rights away? Because that's what happens. These people in power, because of money, because of ignorant elections, these people don't care about your rights. Obviously, they care about control. They continue to expand their control and to work towards taking your rights. Nobody can take your rights. Nobody can take your rights. You have a right to be sound in your person and in your property. You have the right not to self-incriminate. You have a right to pray to whatever God you wish, or no God. You have so much power in this country, and it is slipping away, and it's being taken from you because people don't know any better, and they're scared. And I understand, because when I get scared, I get angry. I get aggressive because I want to defend my rights. I want to defend myself, and I don't like being afraid. So the more control that I have over my life, my food, my everything, my production, my power, all of this makes me feel more secure in my person. And we're doing this to show you that you can be more secure in your person, to be healthier, to get away from the processed food, to get away from all these things that are giving you cancer and killing you. And they know that it's doing it because they're going to sell you the cure. No, they're not going to sell you the cure. I'm sorry. They're going to sell you the treatment so that they have a customer. And they continue to have a customer until you die. And then they're going to treat the next person that's got it. All these things, all of this is just about power. I don't know about you, but I don't want anybody having power over me. I don't want anybody having power over my family. Now they're talking about mandatory plague vaccines. No. We just decided that our kids are not going to have vaccines. My wife and I are no longer going to have vaccines. Not that I've had a vaccine in 20 years. There's been turkeys playing in the woods, and I came out here initially to see them, but now I'm talking to you. There's just so much going on. And I'm sure it's scary. It's enraging. It's depressing. But people don't want to be in, they don't want to talk about politics because it requires responsibility. We've got to be more responsible with ourselves. We've got to take responsibility for our own existence instead of just depending on somebody else to do it for us. Depending on someone else to produce our food. Depending on someone else to protect us. Did you know that the Supreme Court has ruled that police officers do not have a responsibility to protect you? Look it up. It was a court case from Arizona, I believe. The police don't have a responsibility to protect you. These are all things that you need to learn, guys. They don't want to bring you down. These are usually light and fun. We try to be educational and hopeful in these videos. But there's a lot going on that you need to be paying attention to. I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. I've shown you my failures because I don't know everything. But we're doing this to give you power. To give you power back. To give you the opportunity to control your life. You have the power. You think, oh no, I can't do that, because you were programmed to think that you can't grow your own food, that you can't do all these different things, that you can't create, that you can't invent. Your time has been taken from you by 40-hour work weeks, Monday through Friday. All this to keep you locked down, to keep you ignorant, to keep you from creating and controlling yourself. Do it where you are. Take control. You're in an apartment, you don't have land, microgreens. You're renting. You can't dig up the lawn and grow something. Vertical gardens. You have woods and you don't have much clear land. Goats. Sheep. Something. Chainsaw. Clear. Do the work. It's scary. Change and responsibility are scary. But these are things that we have to do to survive nowadays. There's a lot going on that if you haven't been paying attention, you don't understand. And when you see something that smacks with your cognitive dissonance, it probably means you need to learn something. Like I said, I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. I like to pretend I do. And when I make a decision, I'm sure of it. Because that's what I've decided to do. It's been over a year that I quit drinking. Because I decided it was something I was going to do. It's been almost 6 months since we started this little journey that you guys get to watch. That you guys get to learn from, hopefully. Because it was something I decided I was going to do. Or we were going to do. We decided we were going to do. It's just a decision that you have to make. To be healthier, to be more in control, and to be responsible. I don't know. I know, a heavy part of the episode. I took down my page that dealt a lot with this sort of subject. But I think it's about time it comes back. Because I'm going to keep it normal and calm on here, but I want to inspire people to take back their power, to know their rights, and to learn. So I think it's time to bring that other page back. But I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. It's Sunday here for us. I hope you're having a great day or night, wherever it is for you. And you go back inside, hang out with the family, cook a little snack dinner because we had a big lunch. We'll get the chores done and we'll say goodnight. But I hope you guys will stay tuned.